Are you rich or what? Do you ever feel like rich is just a moving target? Maybe you check your investment statements, pay the bills, and you still wonder, am I really well off? Well, guess what? Investopedia says there are real signs you might be wealthier than you think, even if the numbers on your account don't scream private yacht or Lambo or whatever it is that the kids want to pick up these days. So what does rich really mean? We're going to bust a little myth right here, right off the bat, because being rich isn't just about making 6 figures a year. That's income anyway, that's not net worth. Sure, top earners hit that mark, but earning a big salary or having a certain net worth, well, it doesn't guarantee freedom or even that you're happy. Yeah, what was that survey a few years back? $75,000 a year was the income level where people were happy, and you make beyond that, it doesn't really make you any happier, or so the survey says. Real wealth is about what your money can do for you, especially how secure and flexible your life feels like, especially as you get older. So if the word rich conjures up images of yachts and Lamborghinis, private jets, first-class flights to Monaco, well, let's bring it back down to earth. For most Americans, especially those 50 and older, it's less about showing off and more about feeling safe, comfortable, having choices, and enjoying life without anxiety. Yeah, we've earned it after all, right? Okay, here's a few signs you're better off than you think. The clues range from simple numbers to major lifestyle perks. Here's what the research and experts say. Earning more than the average. Yeah, so if your household brings in more than the median income, which is about $75,000, hey, that comes up again, 75 grand. You're ahead of half the population. That's a great starting point for financial confidence. But earnings alone don't tell the full story. And yeah, if you're not burdened by debt, if you haven't rung up or rang up those credit cards, or run up, I should say, yeah, it's hard to feel rich if big credit card balances hang over your head. Experts point out that if debts don't control your life, you're probably in good shape, even if your income isn't sky high. Yeah, not paying any credit card bills feels really good. Dave Ramsey was right. And if you're not living paycheck to paycheck, yeah, that feels pretty good. Can you cover your household expenses every month, handle a surprise bill, and sleep well at night? Yeah, that's freedom. More than total dollar amounts, it's a strong sign of true wealth. And you got to have a savings buffer, right? Either in an emergency fund or, yeah, investments are important too. So first, a robust emergency fund or a retirement nest egg, plus a little room for extra investments, means you're playing offense, not just defense. If your investments and compounding returns are started early, most of your future wealth will come from growth, not your paycheck. So start early, put a little bit away out of everything you make. And yeah, we like to have the ability to travel if we'd like, or splurge on something. Can you take a vacation without panic? You're not putting it on the credit card bills or taking out a HELOC, a home equity line of credit. Treat yourself to a dinner now and then out on the town. Well, they aren't luxuries for the ultra-rich. They're everyday signals you're managing well. Even small joys, guilt-free, mean a lot in the second half of life. And so why do some older adults feel less wealthy than they really are on paper? Yeah, it's an age gap in how we judge wealth. Some of the research shows older folks often underestimate their status, even when they've saved or invested well. Yeah, they're always worried about spending down. Maybe it's just old habits or what we picked up from our parents, or maybe worrying about future health care, our family, or even the gyrations and the volatility of the stock market. But as we age, our definition of wealth shifts. It's less about accumulation and more about connection, meaning, and comfort. It's a scarcity mindset, and it can stick around even when it shouldn't. So take a moment. Celebrate what's actually working in your financial life. Here's 3 things you can do, or 3 actions you can take to feel better about your net worth. Don't just look at income. Make a list of what you own, subtract what you owe, your debts, your liabilities, and check where you stand. Most financial planners suggest revisiting this every quarter. It helps you spot trends and feel confident about your progress. And you can also focus on your financial health, not just wealth. Consider your ability to manage expenses, save, and invest. Yeah, your cash flow. Stability matters more than big wins. If you're not sinking under debt or scrambling for each bill, you're on the right track. And hey, just like in everything in life, mindset is so important. You can shift yours toward abundance. Research says older adults thrive when they see wealth as a tool for enjoying life and doing good, not just for accumulating one more dollar. Get involved. Help your family. Volunteer or indulge in a few comforts. They all help you feel connected and prosperous beyond any single number can. Yeah, remember the book, Die with Zero, I think it was called? The idea that you want to spend down everything you have until you get to zero. Well, hopefully that's the day you check out. But that'll be a topic for another video. So, are you richer than you think? If you find yourself ticking off more of these boxes than expected, well, good job. Wealth in the end is partly about the choices and peace of mind that come with wise planning, not just the size of a bank account or portfolio. And for me, I'll tell you what's more important than that. Your health. That's the biggest contributor to wealth that I can find or believe in. The healthier you are, the rest you can take care of. All right, so why don't you let me know how you feel about being rich, if you feel rich or not, and what makes you feel that way, or maybe you don't. Is it your income, your net worth, your health, or maybe simply having friends and family you love and you love to spend time with? Drop me a line in the comments. In the meantime, I'll see you in the next episode.